Good day and welcome to yet again another exciting edition of the MOS, the Madiba official show. Please, if you've not already subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe and also turn on the post notification button. So whenever we are seated to come your way with the latest content around Ghana sports, you'll be able to get it on time. You'll be notified as soon as possible. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the Madiba official show is yet again on the airwaves, so they should make sure that they will log on to their YouTube channels and make sure they will search for Madiba official and enjoy our content. Without wasting your time, let's start today's show from the camp of the Continental Club Masters. The Rainbow Colors, Hazelfolk, the current champions of the FA Cup, and Hazelfolk have welcomed one of their players that went to play on loan at New Mexico City in the USA. That is Radi Ovuka. The Congolese just arrived last night into the country and is now going to join his colleagues in the camp of Hearts of Folk. So Radi Ovuka is now back into the camp of Hazelfolk. Don't forget that Dennis Nkrumah, who is the starting left back of Hazelfolk, is currently in the camp of the local Black Star, the Chan, or the Black Galaxies, preparing for Ghana's opener against Sudan. That will be on that is tomorrow, the 15th day of January. So as a result, this news is a very welcoming one for the Rainbow Club. We move on into their arch rivals, their nemesis. That is the Porcupine Warriors. Asante Kotoko, they'll be playing against that is Bebiani Gold Stars on Monday, the 16th day of January 2023. And as a result, they are looking at recouping some of the players that was on the injury list. And two players that are back from injury for me, I think it will help boost the team going forward because they are yet to win a game in their last 3 games. And those two players have been instrumental for the club since last season. I'm talking about that is Georges Mfegue Rodriguez Omba. He is back in the side and preparing for the game that they will play against that Bibelo Gosa. And if the coach deems fit that he is fit enough to start the game, he will be able to play in that game. And also Isaac Oppong, popularly known as Sunyani Neymar, is also back from the injury list and he will be joining his colleagues. That's if the coach Sedi Zebo decides to select them in the game that they will be playing on Monday against Bebiani Gold Stars. Let's move on into the camp of the Black Stars. And if you can remember, Ghana played against Uruguay in the last game of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. And during that game, something happened. There are a lot of incidents in that game that Ghana played against Uruguay. The Uruguayan complained bitterly. They thought they should have at least be awarded a penalty. After the game, Edinson Roberto Cavani, who now plays trade in Spain for that is Valencia, hit the VAR monitor. And as a result, we are hearing of suspension now be going his way. And according to him, if he is to be suspended, then Daniel Siebert, the German referee who officiated that game, should be in jail. Daniel Siebert should be in jail because for him, the kind of officiating that happened in that game was an apology of refereeing. So for him, if he is to be suspended, then Daniel Siebert should also be in jail, according to Edinson Roberto Gomez Cavani, the Uruguayan, who now plays his trade for that is Valencia in La Liga. Richmond Boachi Yadom, once upon a time player for the Black Stars of Ghana. He played for Red Star Belgrade. He played in La Liga. He has played for numerous clubs and he currently plies his trade for a club in Greece. His contract has been terminated because of non-performances. As a result, he is not a free agent. In 9 matches that he has played for the club, he has scored just a solitary goal. As a result, his contract has been terminated by mutual consent. Mfegue is the current top scorer of the Ghana Premier League. The 2022-2023 Ghana Premier League current top scorer is Alhaji Appiah of Chelsea. He has played 12 matches, scoring 7 goals. And in an interview with Football Ghana, he is looking at scoring more than 20 goals this season. According to him, it's his dream to score over 20 goals to help Chelsea get a respectable position on the league log. So Alhaji Appiah is eyeing up the Golden Boot and also scoring 20 goals for Chelsea in the Ghana Premier League. According to Asamoah Gyan, if you can remember, on the eve of the 2019 AFCON in Egypt, the coach of Ghana at that time was Kwasi Appiah. He took away, that is the captaincy from him, and he gave the captain armband to the current captain of the Black Stars, Andre Ayew. And according to Asamoah Gyan, the coach apologized to him, that's Kwasi Appiah. He met his team and they apologized that for the captaincy that they had given to the Ayew, he showed exercise patience that they are taking the best decision. According to Asamoah Gyan, if they thought that decision was the best, why did they apologize to him? He was peeved, so he told them that they should omit his name from the Black Stars list because why can you take away my captaincy and also want me to be in a team? Asamoah Gyan went on to play just one game, and that was the round of 16 game that Ghana lost on penalties against Tunisia. He even forced the own goal that the Tunisians scored. That was a leveler for the Black Stars. So according to him, Kwasi Appiah apologized to him, and for him, he didn't see the need for that apology because the coach said that he was making the best of decision and that you should be the captain going forward. So if it's the right decision, why was the coach apologizing for said decision that he took on the eve of the AFCON? The news that has been circulating in the media landscape in Ghana is that the Black Stars Management Committee that aided Ghana into the latest World Cup in Qatar took $100,000 as appearance fee. $100,000 as appearance fee, which have gotten a lot of Ghanaians talking because they didn't see the need for them to be taking such huge sums of money because they are not players. And if the players are taking $100,000, why should the management committee members also be taking the same amount of money? And to them, their monies were huge. And that was according to Alhaji Grusah, who granted that interview to Kumasi-based Akuma FM. And Alhaji Grusah has come out to rebuff such or those reportage that was going on in the media landscape. According to him, he never said that. All that he meant to say, and then the question that was put to him was that they've heard that the management committee members took $100,000. Is that true or not? And according to him, what he narrated was that even if they'll take that amount of money, they work for it. That was the answer that he gave them. So according to him, that journalist that reported the news will never know peace in his life. So Alhaji Grusah has cursed that journalist that made that report that he said the Black Stars Management Committee took $100,000 participation fee. We move on into a news that or something that will become a canker, something that will become a chronic disease that a lot of Ghanaians are trying to figure out the antidote for that disease. That is the low attendance at the Ghana Premier League matches. You watch a game in the Ghana Premier League and you would think that it's a meaningless friendly games, but they are competitive games that people are supposed to come and watch and enjoy their darling clubs exhibiting their talent, exhibiting their quality, their football, their mastery and their wizardry on the field of play. But you go and you see some few people in the stadium. According to Kurt Edmund Simon Okraku, who is the current FA president, nobody can apportion that blame at the doorstep of the FA. And according to him, the low attendance in the stadium is something that the club should keep. And let me quote him what he said. Our fans are absent, our spectators are absent. We playing football, we're doing the business of football, but our fans are not consuming our football. It should be a concern to every club owner that your fans are far away from your clubs, and this is not the responsibility of the FA. It is your responsibility. So according to the current FA president, Kurt Edwin Siboro, the onus lies on the clubs to make sure that they will advertise their matches and make sure that they will be able to get spectators into the various stadia. We will give Kotoko a run for their money. That is according to the CEO of Kotoko's next Premier League opponent. And according to him, that is Kwasi, who is the CEO of Bebiani Gold Stars. Although Kotoko is a giant of a club, but the Bebiani Gold Stars will give them a run for their money. Look at the fact that they've gone 8 matches, and that's the longest unbeaten record currently in the Ghana Premier League. They are currently on an 8-match unbeaten streak. Whilst Kotoko are yet to pick a win in their last 3 matches in the Ghana Premier League. So as a result, they're going to the dance park. Although last season they won that game by a goal to nil through Isaac Oppong, who I said is back from injury, and the coaches will be assessing him to see whether he can be able to participate in this game. According to Kwasi, although Kotoko is a big club, but this will be a litmus paper. They will not get it easy, and that he cannot say they are going to win this game, but Kotoko should be wary of them. Black Stars coaches need at least 5 years to deliver a trophy. That is according to the former coach of the Black Stars, Coach James Kwasi Appiah. According to him, the minimum amount of years that a Black Stars coach should be given is 5 years, so they can be using so that they can use it to make sure they'll build a team that is capable of harnessing the golden diadem for Ghana. Don't forget, since 1982, Ghana is yet to win an AFCON. And according to the current or the former coach of the Black Stars, if he is to be given a mandate and given 5 years, he will be able to at least get Ghana a trophy. And if after the 5 years he's not able to give Ghana the trophy, then he doesn't even deserve to be a coach himself. So let's see whether the FA will give him the job and give him 5 years for him to be able to build and get Ghana a trophy within the 5 stipulated years. I rejected Dr. Kofi Appiah. I rejected Dr. Kofi Appiah's request to include Sule Ali Muntari and Kelvin in my AFCON squad for the 2019. That is according to Coach James Kwasi Appiah. But according to him, no matter who you are, he will never bow down or bend his rules just to inculcate you. And according to him, his team was intact, although Muntari and Kelvin had apologized by then. But nobody has ever been able to influence the decisions. So whatever decision that he took in the Black Stars then, it was his decision. So everything that you saw wasn't that of the former FA president or the current one, but rather it was he that took the decision. Don't forget, he has managed the Black Stars on 2 separate occasions, 2012 to 2014, 2 years, and also 2017 to 2020, that's January. So in the 2 stints, he has managed Black Stars for almost 4 years. David Sandan Abanga is a player for Real Tamale United. Is their captain. He is part of the Black Galaxies contingent that will be playing against Sudan, God willing, tomorrow, the 15th day of January, 2023, in the opener in the Chan tournament, a tournament that Ghana hasn't been able to participate since 2014, when Ghana lost in penalties against the Libyans. According to him, although Ghana is in the 12th group, with the likes of, that is Madagascar, Sudan, and Morocco. They will sail through that group, and they will also make Ghana proud. So whoever thinks that Ghana cannot do well in that tournament, the person is mistaken. They are ready to bring home the trophy. Highly rated defender for Halofolk has left the shores of Ghana. The player in question is Caleb Amankwa. He has left Ghana and he is now on his way all the way to Morocco. So Caleb Amankwa, after playing his last game for that Halofolk in the drawn game against Real Kifesel, have left the shore of Ghana to play for the Black Galaxies in the Chan tournament currently ongoing in Algeria. This is where we will bring down the curtains for today's show. Please subscribe to this channel, because this is the channel that brings the latest news involving Ghanaian sports. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. Gracias, muchas. Bye-bye.